where they use blood to erect to come altars. You know, some people can be very funny. They don't feel when they come and shake body in 5 minutes later. Something that the human blood was used to erect. And they think shaking your body and praying for 5 minutes can do that altar out. People of God. Except in certain cases. When there's a joint faith between a man of God and yourself, in certain cases. But listen, if you have to believe that well yourself, it has to go beyond that. Can I talk to them? Some of us came from families where we saw wickedness in the highest. Where human beings were offered as sacrifices. Some of us came from families where you saw that your grandfather or grandmother or whatever were deep in spirituality. On the other side, not in God's side. And you grew up in that kind of environment where you saw them deep in wickedness. And now you say, "But you know this about you and you know this about you." Listen, you must learn to dig your well yourself. God will always use somebody in the family to correct it, but He will not use everybody. He will use the person that is available. Not just available, one who is ready to go through the training process. Thank God you are beginning the year with fast. I always tell the church pastor, don't stop the fast until you are broke even in the realm of the spirit. Let you see something. Without that your dream or my encounter that has proven to you that certain records or certain heights or certain rocks that were not missing. By God's mercy in this prophetic, we have seen all kinds of terrible things. I remember preaching in one of our media programs and a sister who was a member of the church. While I was ministering to her, I called her out because there was something she was experiencing. Every time it is the 3rd month of her pregnancy, not just about her, everybody in the family, every woman in the family, the moment it is their 3rd month, they will see a particular woman and wife with blood stain all over their bodies. And the lady said, and at that time she just lost the pregnancy. Now, the Spirit of God told something happened in the family, and she was aware, she's aware of it. There was a time they were looking for a human being to do some sacrifice. Only days during the time of their grandfather. And they looked and went to another neighboring village and captured a young lady. And the lady was 3 months pregnant. And the instruction they got from the Jew priest was that that person who should be buried must be buried alive. Jesus. I'm not telling you, I'm telling you who is the member of the church I was from Anambra State. Now why they were burying this woman? They didn't know that the woman was having 3 months pregnancy. And the woman said from there, she said, as you are burying me with my pregnancy, no woman will carry pregnancy in this family beyond 3 months. And they said, foolish woman, they said all kinds of things and come back. The Bible said the elders have eaten sour grapes, and the children's teeth are set at edge. Now, the moment any woman in the family, the pregnancy, they lost 3 months, they will see somebody, a woman and wife, with blood all over her body. The moment the woman shows up, that pregnancy is gone. But that day, because God remembered her, He showed her mercy. Now she has 2 children. Now, what I'm trying to tell you, there are some of us that our ancestors were into very wicked things, you know. You have seen certain kinds of strange patterns in your family. Now, when they talk about your service to God, you are serving God like you are doing passion, pleasure. Not knowing that your greatness is tied around your service. I'm talking to somebody. Listen, when it comes to the issue of service and sacrifice, it has nothing to do whether you're a pastor or not. I told you yesterday about Elisha. Somebody got the dumb portion of the anointing that was in Elisha. Elisha was used to deliver cities. Jericho was delivered out of the curse that Joshua placed on the city in Joshua chapter 10. Joshua chapter 6. The man understood the dynamics of breaking curses. You understood the dynamics of handling errors in family. In 2 Kings chapter 4, the widow, the prophet's widow came to him and said, "Oh, now, my husband, though a prophet, used his children for collateral." That was an embarrassing situation. The man was so broke that there was nothing, there was no property there. He was using his children. I want to borrow money from him. If I don't give them, collect my children. Elisha was used by God to bring correction to that man. Yes, the man didn't handle his own. Because you can be busy and occupied handling other people's issues and forget to know that there's a problem in your own family. So this church is not getting it. Bible told us in 2 Kings that Elisha became sick of his own sickness and died of his own sickness. So I was preaching several years back. God was doing mighty things, but my life was not looking. I was not enjoying any kind of favor. Until one night, I had an encounter with the Spirit of God, and they began to tell me something. He said, "Go and look into the family where you came from. It's not about family. Check your community. No firstborn son rises in your community." So that's your point. It's not about family. I left Port Harcourt, came down to Ebocha, called my father. I said, "Daddy, can you remember? Cast your mind back. I'm not telling you a true story. Is there any firstborn son you can remember in my community that ever amounted to anything?" My father sat back. My dad is 75 by God's message. Sat back and reflected and said he cannot remember one. But there's only one person he could remember, William Ejaka. He was a politician, an occultic man. Yet he lived well and died at 32 years because of the altar there. And some people told me what the problem was. He said there was a time my community went and brought another deity from another place because of an issue they had with the neighboring community. And now what was the instruction from the deity? The instruction was that every firstborn son from my community will offer some tubers of yam and a cock. I was telling my dad, my father said, yes, he remembered when he was growing up. His own father used to, because his own father was the firstborn son. His own father will bring out his own cock and bring out some tubers of yam. Say, this one is for him and his own firstborn son. Say, but you don't follow them for waiting they do, but this is his own part of the sacrifice. And Christianity came, they stopped it. And the deity vowed that no firstborn son in the community will amount to anything. People of God, listen, life is spiritual. Life is spiritual. The job is not technical. The Spirit of God said unto you, handle this thing. You can't enjoy it. You are anointed, no? So nothing will happen. Finish and all kinds of miracles will happen. Your life was not difficult. And the Lord said to me, you have to embark on a fast program. Whatever you are not angry about, you want to do. Everybody you see that have attained certain levels of favor and greatness, they are sponsored by others. So when I come to that, we talk about that. Listen, I started fasting. When I started that fast, all kinds of hell broke loose. 4 months into the fast. Listen, every day fast with midnight prayer, at least 2 hours in the midnight prayer. I'm not talking about the prayer during the day. At midnight, from 2 sometimes I pray till daybreak. Every day. One of the nights I had an encounter. That was either the 4th month or so. And I saw myself in my father's place. Now, even my father's eldest brother, the firstborn son, and that is the second son, is in the video. Don't matter sends money to the mom, he sends to him. It's not because he wants to live that kind of life. The life is spiritual. What you don't know can not only destroy you, it can frustrate your life. I don't know if somebody is getting it. Yes, almost into that program. I saw myself in my community, in my father's compound. Normally one would travel like that. He always asked me to go and speak of the sample in the middle of the night when everybody's asleep. So he called me up. And I called him and said, go and turn off this sample. When I came downstairs, lo and behold, I saw another community of people inside my father's compound. And in that realm of the spirit, these people have been living for more than 100 years in that environment. They have their market in my father's compound, first place. They have been living there with us all these years. And I saw them and I was surprised to see that people inside my father's compound. I looked and I saw another outlet, a door. And I opened that and said, every one of you now, pack your load and go. Get out of this place. Talking about the altar of sacrifice. So tonight, you have to sit down and tell yourself the truth. And they started moving out. People are carrying their bags, carrying their mats, carrying all kinds of things. I was watching them. I'm telling you, it was like a marketplace. So we have been living and existing with them in the same place and nobody knew. Tell your neighbor life is spiritual. When everyone left, two particular persons, one was wearing this holding this police uniform. And the other ugly, wearing this Tory uniform with his hair kept on himself. And I looked at him and I said, come. Whether you like it or not, you are going to leave that. He looked at me and called me by my native name. He said, oh, somehow you are very stubborn. I will prove to you that I am the community police. What does the police do? Police enforce law and order. So it was in my father's house to enforce the law and order. So the church is not getting order. I said to him, you will. So I was telling him my dad from downstairs. From back on, he said, who are you talking with? I said, I don't know them. It's a police, it's community police. And then my dad, in his own usual nature, was like, I said his number. Say community police one. So he went and brought out his own action. The cause of our warfare not carnal, but they are made mighty through God. So they will put in that struggle. So my dad brought out one action in that revelation and was telling, you know, I'm going to shoot what I did like over. So my dad was shooting up to scare them. And they were laughing. Why they gone? Look at you are flying up. Now while I was standing close to them, he told his optic, the optic started shooting up to that was holding the game for himself. I was very close to them, but I was not hearing the sound of the thing. But I saw fire leaving the mouth of the nozzle. Because our ears are not meant to hear nonsense. I don't think the church is getting that. When the man was done with him, I said to him, whether you like it, you are leaving this compound. And the man looked at me, shook his head, and told the other person to leave, and they left. I closed the door. The spirit of God said, man, and we started jogging with me. People of God, after that encounter, that was how my life began to change. After that encounter, I started enjoying it. So somebody can bring somebody that they know that has experimented before. Now, the Spirit of God told me that whatever you get through fasting and prayers, you need fasting and prayers to sustain it. I continued in that program for more than 2 years, every day. Praying, fasting, midnight prayer. People of God. There must be some good level of sacrifice on the altar. Am I talking with the right people? Don't take your service to God for granted this year. If you are not a worker in this church, it's time for you to tell God, I must be actively more in your service at the altar. And you're a worker and you're acting like a trafficker, you are playing with your own life and the destiny of your children. Listen, there are some of us, the light our children should see should come from the light we have captured. When Herod arose, it was an altar that arose to kill the baby Jesus.